Hello, my name is Abby Maloney, and this is Invest Insights, where we interview executives who are shaping our communities today. In today's episode, I speak with Linh Dang, the Chief Development Officer for Addition Financial. Lynn, Addition Financial and CareerSource Central Florida have just announced an expansion of your partnership. What is the significance of this expansion, and how are you working to better educate the community on financial literacy?
Well, Addition Financial has partnered with CareerSource for a couple of years now. Our relationship started with their summer youth program. Their summer youth program provides professional internships for students 16 to 19 years old. So these young adults work and are now receiving a paycheck. So Addition Financial allows these students the ability to have their own account, and so they can elect to have their wages directly deposited. And we have experience with educating and providing high school students with banking services. We currently have 9 high school branches located inside high schools, Orange, Osceola, and Seminole County. So the relationship between CareerSource and Addition Financial just grew into a great partnership. We started with providing banking services high school age students from their summer youth program. And because of the alignment in our mission of people helping people, we now have an expanded relationship with CareerSource to help individuals of all ages, as well as providing solutions for small businesses. So if you check CareerSource's website, they are about inspiring people, transforming businesses, and elevating the community. And those are the same missions and values that we have at Addition Financial. So we're not only a financial institution, but we're proud to also be an educational institution. And like I mentioned with our high school branch program, the high school program is quite unique. It's run completely by high school students all school day long. They do all the financial transactions. We also have a paid internship where they audit and balance each evening and close up shop. And speaking of closing up shop, because of COVID, we have decided to close the high school branch program during the pandemic, and we will revisit opening back up when it's safe to do so. So not only do we provide banking services, but we provide financial educations for all demographics through our podcasts like Make an Account, our blog on the plus side, our educational newsletter called The Advisor, which is a subscription-based, again, an educational platform. And post-COVID, we brought financial education to the workplace or the school with in-person presentations on topics such as building credit, budgeting, first-time home buying, first-time car buying, along with many other financial topics. So CareerSource and Addition Financial, we're proud to embrace our community with resources and support to equip individuals of all ages at all levels and all backgrounds to help them reach their highest potential with financial services that helps them manage their finances prudently.
Tell us a little bit more about the digital transformation. We've been watching the pandemic change how we interact on all different levels, and we've had to move more and more virtually. How are you now onboarding new clients and ensuring the safety of that?
So with financial institutions, safety is our main concern when we're dealing with any channels that are digital. So we have infrastructures that really hone in on making sure that our consumer and our members' information is safe and secure. So that is top and paramount. We do not go into any digital solutions that do not have that vetted out properly. So security is first and foremost paramount. But a digital transformation is a financial institution's dream. That is every financial institution's goal. It's an initiative we all have because brick and mortar is expensive. Digital is convenient, available 24/7, 365 days out of the year, and it is most cost effective. So any and all transactions can be done via online or via a mobile app. And because our branches were closed during the mandatory shutdown, consumers who tend to prefer in-person banking were now enduring out of necessity some very painful transformation to digital channels. So, but they are seeing the value and embracing that channel. So the digital transformation happened due to, the person, they don't want to go digital, but they had no choice during the pandemic. So people had other channels that now they are trying for some people for the very first time that they were reluctant to try in the past. So digital transformation is, like I shared, a financial institution's dream to move people that route.
And you mentioned brick and mortar tends to be more costly. However, Addition Financial announced the opening of a new brick and mortar location. Tell us about the significance of opening that.
Well, consumers want choices. Physical branches provide a level of personalization and interaction that isn't satisfied via digital channels or even over the phone. It's impersonal. Zoom and FaceTime is the new mode of communication for meetings and family gatherings, but it is definitely not a substitute, and it does not negate the need for in-person interactions. And during this pandemic, it is evident that we need a high level of in-person socialization. We all want to go back to the norm of being able to get together and converse and hug and all those, exchanges of emotions. But digital channels are just not satisfying our need for those interactions. So how consumers interact with their financial institutions depends on their level of comfort and preference. And a lot of it is face-to-face versus self-service. So, and face-to-face tend to build stronger and intimate relationships. So digital strategy is strongest. I feel when coupled with in-person interactions, it builds trust, confidence, and it's not an either or scenario. Both are actually stronger when used together. We've always heard cash is going away. We are going to be a paperless society. Bank branches will be a dying channel. Well, none of that has come to full fruition where it has completely been replaced. And there are less, but the need is still strong. So at Addition Financial, instead of limiting channels or substituting channels, we understand the need to be visible and local for our community and our membership. Technically, a hybrid approach to distribution channels will really recognize and respect the needs of the consumer.
What are your main concerns for Addition Financial, for the financial institution overall, and the local economy as we start to plan for the post-pandemic landscape? What are the things that we need to consider and plan for to make sure that we have a soft landing at the end of the economic recession?
Well, concerns we have are very similar, that is resonating across all industries. The ability to feel safe, to interact and congregate, to move freely without the threat of catching the virus. In order to stimulate the economy, we need consumers to be confident. We must be able to freely move around, but people are nervous and therefore businesses are suffering. And with the economic uncertainty, job security looms, and therefore people are saving versus spending, which does not bode well for the economy locally or globally. So the soft landing is when our consumers start to feel more confident about moving about and going about and feeling comfortable about their buying situation.
The economic uncertainty that you speak of, people have been feeling it for a number of months now, and it is clear that we're not out of the woods just yet.
Right.
What have the past number of months taught you about resilience? And what are the things that we need to keep in mind to get us through what might be a challenging number of months ahead?
Well, faced with unprecedented time, Addition Financial and organizations everywhere are tested on their ability to withstand setbacks and how we can adapt. Resilience is the ability to quickly recover from difficulties and bounce back. But what I find when we emerge from this pandemic, it's not so much resilience, but also relevance moving forward. I don't see us going back to how we were pre-COVID, because COVID, we were stretched beyond our comfort level. Our timeline for certain initiatives that we had planned for maybe several years down the road were accelerated and then quickly embraced because we realized the value in remote work, remote training, and adding and improving on our remote service deliveries. It amplifies the benefits of these initiatives that we may not have realized because we were just thrown into it, not of our own accord, but out of survival. And beyond the organization where we want to be relevant, people are the ones that I see that will be resilient. And we want to be there for them, and together with them, we want to emerge from this crisis with them and with them well into the future.
Well, thank you again. That was Linh Dang, the Chief Development Officer for Addition Financial. My name is Abby Maloney, and you've been watching Invest Insights. Thanks for tuning in. Hey everyone, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on the latest business trends from our knowledgeable experts. Be sure to check out the description below for more information on the segment you just watched. Thanks for tuning in.